The real benefits of coaching, mentoring, and training, and the effect it had on me. Welcome to today's live. Hey, buddy, it's Mohammed. Let me know in the comments below what you've been up to this past weekend, what you did for fun, what you did for self-care, what you got planned for the rest of the week. So put in the comments below. If you're watching this live today, it's just going past 1:30. So put in the comments below live. And if you're watching this in the replay, then put in the comments below #replay. If this is your first video content of mine that you're seeing, then put in the comments below newbie. But just to let you know, because I'm using Restream, I can't see the comments on Facebook. So I will be looking at my phone just to see if anyone's made the comments so I can stay engaged and answer any questions. So if you see me look at my phone, that's why. Otherwise, the aim of today's live is I'm going to be sharing with you, how coaching, mentoring, training had a massive effect on my life, and a massive effect in terms of me seeing huge results and having huge successes. And also explaining for you to understand why they're so crucial, why you should also significantly invest in coaching, mentoring, and training. So let's dive into the content. So I have this photo of someone trying to climb up a mountain and they're being helped. And I think that's what a coach does for you. A coach is there to, help you, climb that ladder of success and get to the next level. So maybe that the coach wasn't at the top of the mountain, this person climbing would find it much more harder to get to the top. But knowing they have the coach there, that's what, they know, okay, well, I can make it because I've got the help, I've got the support, I've got the accountability that's ensuring that I make it to the top. And that's what a coach does. And I think for me, in my opinion, one of the best investments you'll ever make in life is investing in yourself. So, what I mean by that is investing in your own education, because, it's not just enough just relying on education you got at school, because at school, while you're getting good information, it doesn't teach you how to live a life, how to be successful in business, how to become strong at sales or marketing, how to manage your mindset, how to have relationships. School doesn't teach you all those things, which are fundamental things you need to know in life. And the only way to teach yourself those things is to, be, invest in your own education, getting a coach and having real life experiences. That's the only way you're going to get those. So I think for me, one of the best investments you'll make is obviously investing in your own education. And one of the ways you can do that is by investing in a successful coach, because that would make a huge contribution to your personal development. And obviously many entrepreneurs I find dismiss the idea of getting a coach because they feel that they don't want to look wrong, or they refuse to invest in their own education. So I tend to see with a lot of people, when they're planning their monthly budget, they'll budget for food, travel, clothes, kids that have kids, paying bills, all those kind of things. But they never budget to how much money am I putting aside to invest in my own education, invest in my own growth, my success, invest in my success. I think those are the crucial things that, because if you're not investing in yourself, then you're just going to stay stagnated in the same situation, and you're never going to see new results, new successes, and so, but investing in yourself is so crucial now. So I think I would advise people to start investing in their own success. Coach will also allow you to help you take the shortcut route to success. So, coach, especially, like I said, it's important you get a successful coach. And if you've got a successful coach that's earned 10 million and you want to earn £1 million yourself, that coach knows what it takes to become a millionaire. They know all the pitfalls that comes along with the work required to be a millionaire. They know what's a successful route plan to become a millionaire. And, they can tell you and show you all the mistakes that they made. So you can then avoid making the same mistakes and actually have a clear process to become a millionaire. So a coach will shortcut you route to success. Now, of course, you can do it by yourself, but it might take you 6 years to do it by yourself. But with a coach, it can take you 2 to 3 years, so even less time. Now, I know for me personally, I know what option I would take. Rather than taking 6 or 10 years to do it myself, I got a coach, and now I've got where I wanted to be in 2 to 3 years. And I'm still growing and developing. So, that shortcut route to success is so vital. And I also think you want to be learning from people that are more successful than you. And that's crucial. So you want to have a coach that's successful. Like I said, so you don't want to be wanting to earn 1 million, then getting advice from someone who's only earn 10,000, you know, because all that's going to do is you're just going to be filling your mind with information from someone who doesn't know what's required to to become a millionaire. You know, they don't know what steps to take. They don't know, you know, what pitfalls to watch out for, and they haven't been there themselves, so they can't possibly know what it takes to become a millionaire. So, so you want to be avoiding taking information from people that are below you or on the same level as you, because then it's just a blind leading the blind. But what you want to be doing is going to someone who's a millionaire right now, or who's exceeded £1 million, and then because they're going to be showing you like the prep process, they'll be showing you what it takes to become successful, the mindset required, you know, what pitfalls you need to watch out for so you don't make mistakes, and what's the proven strategy for success. So, you know, you want to be making sure that you are getting information from people you look up to, that are successful, ambitious, supportive, and motivating you. You know, obviously a coach has been there, done that, like I said before. So, you know, like my coach right now, Adam Stott, you know, he's a successful multi-millionaire. You know, he's had businesses that have failed, and he had loads of businesses that have been successful, you know. So, you know, he's been there, done that. You know, he's worked with all different kinds of people across very different industries. So he knows different industries. So for me, because of that, he has that expertise knowledge. So he knows for me, like, what I need as a coach to become successful in the information industry. You know, the information industry is like £1 billion industry, and he's been successful there. So, you know, he knows what it takes to become successful. So me listening to him, he's going to be filling me with lots of information and lots of advice that's going to allow me to grow. So it's really important that, you know, that you understand that coach has been there, done that. And that's crucial in order for you to become successful, or for you to have the results that you're after. You know, also, no one gets to the top without help. You know, whether it's someone opening the door for you, introducing you to another business associate, whether it's someone giving you a recommendation, or, you know, giving your product a nice review, you know, whatever it is, you can't get to the top of the ladder without help. You know, and all those things help you get to where you want to be. So, you know, a coach is there to help you. You know, that's the main aim of the coach. You know, it's to bring your brilliance and help you to achieve the results that you're after. You know, that's it. You know, and so, you know, it's in your best interest to get yourself a coach. You know, I think Tony Robbins says that every successful person should have at least one coach. You know, because the reason why you don't have multiple coaches is because that's multiple voices that's going to be feeding you information that's going to help you grow, help you develop, and so your route to success is going to be very fast and very scalable. So, you know, and I think also like Bill Gates has been for a long time been like in the top 3 billionaires in the world, and then he's getting advice. His mentor is Warren Buffett, who's also in the top 10 of billionaires. You know, so that's one billionaire getting advice from another billionaire. So if it's good enough for them, it's definitely good enough for us. So, like, you want to have a coach, you know, and you can have different coaches in different parts of your life. You can have a coach for relationships. You can have a coach for your mindset, business, your health. You know, so the different coaches you can get to really help yourself. So, you know, don't think you just have to have one coach. You can have as many coaches you want. But the thing is, you need to have a coach that's successful, that's got a history of proven results, you know, and obviously you have that synergy and energy with them. So also a coach opens you up to a new way of thinking and changes your mindset, because a coach is going to challenge your ideas. It's going to push you outside your comfort zone. It's going to push you to think outside the box. It's going to have you thinking in a different way. So it'll challenge your beliefs, your values, you know, and help you to grow. So, you know, that's crucial, because if you're constantly making the same mistakes, a coach can then point out to you what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths, you know, and then allow you to then make the correct decisions. So that's crucial, because if you want to be successful, you can't be stuck in the same way of thinking that's negative, that's been holding you back. You need to have a whole new upgrade in terms of your mind, your line of thinking, in terms of your behaviors. So, you know, and that's what a coach does, because they challenge your brain, they challenge you, they change your mindset, and they change your way of thinking. So for me, going into detail, so I like this quote here by Timothy Galloway. It said, coaching is unlocking a person's potential to maximize their own performance. It is helping them to learn rather than teaching them. I think that's the crucial thing here, because I think a lot of people get confused between a coach and a mentor. A mentor shows you what to do, while a coach helps you by bringing out your own brilliance, because they know you have the answers. And all a coach does is it provides you with a platform and an environment to get those answers out. And that's all a coach does. They're not there to do the work for you. They're there to challenge your mindset, challenge your way of thinking, and push you. So how coaching or personal development really helped me was, number one, it pushed me outside my comfort zone. So, maybe before I had a coach, I was very stuck in my way of thinking. I wouldn't take risks. I'd stay comfortable because I knew I didn't have to make mistakes. I wouldn't have to face rejection. Now, obviously, when I got a coach, like with Adam, he pushed me to do things I didn't want to do, and that allowed me to have new results. So I had a massive fear in doing videos, and Adam pushed me to do a video challenge. He pushed me to regularly do videos, and that took me out of my comfort zone. And because of that, when you're taking actions breeds confidence, confidence breeds momentum, and momentum breeds results, results breeds successes. The more actions you can take, the more you're going to be helping your chances of success. So, that's all crucial. So, because you can't become successful just stay in your comfort zone. It's not possible, So that was a key thing for pushing me aside my comfort zone. The second one is, really enhance my skills. So obviously a coach allowed me to see like where my weaknesses were, my strengths were, what actions I need to be taking, and kind of what my limited beliefs were, and what negative thoughts that I had. So all these things allowed me to then see, where do I need to develop myself? So I need to, master sales or master marketing or master my mindset, or, work on removing my limited beliefs. All these things, helps me to then help increase knowledge. And so obviously when I've got more knowledge, then new opportunities open my door for me. So, when I was able to become better at sales, I started able to sell my products more, sell my coaching more. That opened up new opportunities for me. Or when I realized I need to work on my beliefs, that opened up new access for me, because when I overcame these beliefs and changed them with something new, then I was able to start taking more actions and start seeing more results. So, that's what a coach did for you. Like because for a lot of us, these are blind points for us. We're not aware that we have these, we're not aware of these weaknesses. And, sometimes they can be subconsciously that we don't know that, that we are, struggling from limited beliefs, for example. And a coach will help you to see that. And then in turn, when you turn that into a strength, that then open up new opportunities for you. Number 3 is, I saw a huge increase in my results and income. So before, like I said, because I started taking more actions, I was working on my weaknesses, I was making myself more stronger in terms of my strength. All that then opened up new opportunities for me. New things started coming, new business came my way, new things in life came my way. And also because when you're more confident, you have higher income. So, and generally, people who have higher income have higher self-esteem. And people who have low income tend to have low self-esteem. So, obviously, when you're taking actions, it increases your results and then increases your income. Number 5, which is crucial again, was I had someone to hold myself accountable to my results. So for me, it's very easy for me to say I've got these tasks on my list to do for today, and then I don't do any of them, and maybe I'm watching TV, or I'm distracted on my phone, or I've set myself a 12-month goal and I don't achieve it. So obviously what a coach does to me is it held me accountable. It got me to start thinking strategically. For example, like planning out the next 12 months for me, and actually saying, okay, this is my 12-month goal. What do I need to do 9, 6, and 3 months to achieve that 12-month goal? And have review points where I measure my performance and see how on track I am to my overall 12-month goal. And then also he gave me accountability, to make sure, look, have you done what you said you're going to do? And because it's so easy to say, you're going to change, you're going to do something. But for many of us, we find it hard to do it on our own. That's why, for example, if you are going to the gym and you want to lose some weight and you go in the gym on your own, it's very hard to do it on yourself, especially if you don't have the willpower. Very hard to change. And maybe you might do it for a month or 2 months and you quit. But if you have that personal trainer that's there with you, pushing you while you're working out, pushing you to go beyond your limitations, pushing you to, keep going when things are hard, then you start to see huge results, because they're holding you accountable to your word, and making sure you keep that integrity. So, that's was crucial for me, having the coach, because it held me accountable to my words and made sure that I stayed on track to my results. Number 5, I got increased motivation in times of difficulty. So I know for myself, like, even now, like during lockdown, there's been plenty of times, because I live on my own, where I felt demotivated, where I thought, I don't want to do this today, or I'm just feeling like low. And then, the worst thing you can do is to internalize your emotions, because when you internalize your emotions and you don't share them, you block yourself off, and it has a massive impact on your ability to, build impactful relationships, to manage your mental state, and also your stress levels will increase because you're internalizing your emotions. So obviously having a coach, allows me to then talk to my coach about the issues I'm experiencing and work through it, and then come away from that call feeling motivated again. So, that increased motivation to have someone to talk to is so fundamental to your well-being, to your mindset, and to your business. Number 6, I got the personal attention from someone who knows my business inside out. So for example, I'm still growing as a coach. Each day is like a learning lesson. So having Adam, who's runs big business events, and he's got big business events is a business where that it's full of successful entrepreneurs from different levels. So because of that, Adam's worked with a variety of people from different industries. So having someone with the inside knowledge of my industry is crucial, because like I said, I'm learning something new every day from Adam about how to develop my business, how to grow myself. So I think those things are crucial to have someone like that on your side, because like I said, it will fast track your route to success and help you avoid making a lot of pitfalls a lot of businesses make, where they make the mistakes because they don't understand the industry. So that's really crucial. Number 7 is I heard objective ideas. So I had someone that was going to challenge my ideas, and correct me, so which is crucial, because obviously, if you're doing something that's the wrong process, so if you're wasting time, building business cards and creating a website, and you don't have a strong message, or you don't have a strong proposition, then no one's going to do business with you. So you're just wasting your time with the business cards. So a coach will help you know, okay, look, that's not the right thing you should be doing right now. You should be following this process, because this will give you this result. So it'll challenge your ideas, and also they'll correct you by showing you what's the right process to follow. And they'll give you that clear blueprint process that will allow you to have the results you want. Number 8, they help you to take your ideas into reality. So let's say, you have an idea to, for example, when I first started out, I had my idea to, I want to master business. So I want to help people, master the confidence and increase their income. So, having a coach allowed me to, evaluate my plan, start thinking, what do I need to do to create that business? What resources am I going to need? What support am I going to need? What targets do I need to set myself? All those kind of things, I think in a strategic manner. It also allowed me to then assess, is it realistic for me to create this business? If it's not, then we need to then come up with a different idea. If it is realistic, and you can do that by knowing, within the industry, is there a need for your business? Is there a need for your product or services? And if there is, then yes, then you're making the right decision. But if there's not, then continuing could be then really harmful to your success, to your time, and to your image. So it's having those conversations, which is what a coach will allow you to do, and then also teach you or show you what's the right process to follow to become successful or to create your idea into reality. And I think that's been crucial, because I went from not knowing what I'm doing to having a clear process through my coach, and knowing, this is the person you need to follow to become successful. Number 9 is, a coach really helps you to manage your communication. Now, communication is crucial in all areas of your life, whether it's relationships, business, it doesn't matter. If you can't communicate in a confident manner, in a certain manner, then you're going to struggle. So if you find it hard to say no to people, then you're going to get walked all over, and you're going to lose credibility. So, you need to be able to say no, and talk in a precise and confident manner that gets your message across that people can understand you. So it's really crucial that, you know, you do get a coach, because a coach will help you improve your communication skills so you can talk in a more confident and assertive manner. It would also help you to be able to problem solve your priorities and the challenges you face. So for me, before I had a coach, I used to find it very hard to, figure out how to problem solve my issues I'm facing. So I'd often quit at the first hurdle. And, then obviously the only person that hurts is myself, because I'm not overcoming the challenges. I'm quitting too easily. But obviously when I got a coach pushed me to go to the next level, pushed me past my limits, and pushed me to start, thinking a different way. So now I'm more strategic when I face my challenges. I think about it in a more, strategic manner. Like, what do I need to do to overcome this challenge? What can I learn from this challenge? And when I do complete a challenge, it's like, well, what went well? What didn't go well? What did I learn? And what can I do next time to, produce a different result? So all those kind of things, that a coach really helps you to, overcome the challenges. So you're never stuck with a hurdle anymore. So, a coach is really crucial in order for you to go to that next level and overcome the challenges you faced. Number 10 is it boosts your networking skills. Hey, Alison. Hey, Anita. Yeah, it boosts your networking skills because, for example, like before I joined big business events, my circle of people around me wasn't the best circle, So I surrounded myself with a lot of people who were negative, weren't ambitious, and they weren't successful. So obviously when I joined big business events, I said before, which is a network of successful business owners, that instantly improved, the standard of my inner circle, because I surrounded myself now with people who are successful, who are achieving big results, who are big in personal development, and, who are supportive and motivating. So being around those people then allowed me to raise my game, allowed me to, have better, see better results, have a better mindset, and actually changed my beliefs, my values, and the way I saw the world. So, and a coach will allow you to do that, because obviously if I wasn't working with Adam Stott, I wouldn't have access to big business events. So, a coach will allow you to create these new networks, because they'll introduce you to people. And also because you become more confident, when you go to like a networking event on your own, you have the tools, to speak and sell yourself in a way that builds new relationships with people around you. So, it really has a massive impact in terms of you being able to build, the relationship capital that's really crucial for you to be successful. Number 11 is you learn when to take risks. So, instead of doing risks that are just reckless, you actually be able to take risks that are based on evidence. So, for example, you're able to know, for example, the key thing here is like numbers. So be able to know, okay, well, if I'm going to make a decision, what are the numbers are telling me? So, is this going to actually affect me, or is it not going to affect me? And so obviously when you go back to the numbers. So for example, I'll give you an analogy. Like if you are a manager and you've got an employee that's underperforming, so you've got two choices here. You can look at, okay, well, if I train this employee, is it going to cost me more to train this employee, or will it actually cost me less to just get rid of the person? Because, and you can base it on the numbers as well, and that will then allow you to help you make that decision. So, the numbers will allow you to have, make solid decision making that allow you to improve your results. And also you want to be planning out your risks, making sure that you actually have, really thought through each risk you're going to take, so that you're actually making better decisions. So, that's the key thing a coach gave for me. Like I didn't know about the numbers beforehand, and Adam just kept stressing that to me. Look, do you understand your numbers? Are you looking at the numbers for every decision you're making? And that, when I started doing that had a huge massive impact in terms of the results I was seeing. Number 12 is, you'll develop self-confidence, because like I said, a coach will help you to have awareness of the skills, the weaknesses you have. And then, because it's really important, like, for a lot of us, those skills and weaknesses can be blind spots to us. We might not be aware that, we're weak in a certain area. So you want to be able to turn those weaknesses into strength, and then turn those strengths into more bigger strengths, because there's always room for you to improve and grow. So, a coach will help you to, be able to identify those blind spots that you might not be aware of, and also help you to have strategies to navigate yourself through time. So it'll help you to learn, how to stay motivated in difficult times, what strategies to follow when you are facing a challenge, all these kind of things that will, allow you to build the skills to be successful. And I think that's crucial to, in terms of why you get a coach, and then number 13 is, skyrocket your self-esteem levels. So, and that's crucial because, like I said before, if you want to have high income, then you've got to have high self-esteem because, people with low self-esteem technically don't have high income. And that's purely because they don't take actions, they don't know the right process, and they don't have the right mentality. So, obviously, the more confident you are, the more actions you're going to be taking, and the more results you're going to be seeing. So, a coach will help you to skyrocket your confidence levels. So you'll go from feeling really low to then feeling really high, and also knowing how to manage yourself in situations. So that when you do feel low, how you can get yourself back up, with proven strategies. And that's what the key thing a coach will help you with. And then number 14 is to reduce your stress levels because now a clear process to success, because, a coach is basically telling you from their own experience of being successful what you need to do. They will be challenging your mindset, they'll be helping you to stay motivated, and they'll be helping you to share your emotions so you're not internalizing your emotions. And so those are really crucial. And that's what a coach will do, because obviously one of the big things people have stress is because they don't know what they're doing. They feel they don't have the skills to overcome the challenges. They feel that, they're blinded by the dark and they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They feel overwhelmed. They feel low self-esteem, that they're not good enough, all these kind of things. And because a coach will help you work through any limited beliefs you've got, limited emotions, it will show you the correct path. All those things will help reduce your stress levels. So you actually be having a more positive mindset. You actually feel more better about yourself. And so that's what a coach, again, will do for you. It'll give you the tools to, really have a more better quality of life. And that's crucial. And I think the last thing, obviously it will give you that clear blueprint process to follow. I think that's crucial because, I know for the first time when I started my business, I had a business like 6 years ago that failed. And I didn't know exactly anything about business, so a lot of the times I was just, taking guesses, taking assumptions, and, just thinking I was doing the right thing, but I actually wasn't. And obviously that business failed. So I didn't have the blueprint that's required to be successful. But now I do. I mean, that's the bigger thing. So, whether it's in business or even in life, a coach will show you, how to build your confidence, manage your mindset, how to reduce your stress levels, have better relationships. It will show you the right steps that you need to have to become successful in your life. So it'll give you that blueprint that you can follow, that that as long as you follow that blueprint, it'll always bring results. I think that's a crucial thing that a coach will bring for you. So for me, getting a coach and actually working on my personal development, investing in my own self was fundamental in order for me to become successful. And without that, if I wasn't doing that, then I would still be struggling with the same results I had 6 years ago. I'd still be suffering a lack of mindset or lack of self-confidence. And so that's the key thing, like I stress. So, like Tony Robbins said, every person needs to have a coach. And I can't stress that. And every person needs to be investing in their own personal development, making sure they're learning every day, doing education, getting experiences from life, and pushing themselves and taking actions. So those are crucial. So just want to check with any questions. Okay, no questions. So if you enjoyed today's live, then put in the comments below top stuff. If you stay to the end and you're an A player, then put in the comments below A player. I also want you to tell me one thing in the comments below that you'll be able to take away. So remember, it's an implementation that will start to see the growth. So, when you take something that you've heard and straight away implement it, then you start to see the results and you start to have successes, and then you become an A player. So put in the comments below what you're going to implement, and then let us know how you get on with it. I'll also be sharing a copy of the slides in the link below. So you can get a copy of the slides. And as always, like, share this with your friends, your families, and colleagues, because I know you've had lots of value. And by sharing it with other people, you're also allowing them to have huge value in their lives and allow them to grow. So we're also going to do another live tomorrow at 5 o'clock, so check that out. Otherwise, thanks everybody for being on today's live. We'll catch up soon. Otherwise, bye-bye and take care.